Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I put up a video. It's going to kind of bring you up to date a little bit about what's been going on, and then get into today's vlog. So a few weeks ago, last part of October, first part of November, we went to Las Vegas. Went to the strip there at Las Vegas and watched the NHRA drag finals. Never got to experience that before. Got to see the top fuel dragsters and the nitromethane funny cars, and it's quite an experience. So that was 4 days there at the strip watching the finals. Got to go around the pits, got to meet a lot of the drivers, got to get my picture made with some of them, get some autographs, some memorabilia, and had a great time. Never got to experience that before. Never been to Vegas before. First time for that, and it's kind of an incredible experience for somebody like me that has never been to a place like that before. I'm not used to seeing some of the stuff that you see when you go to Vegas, but got through it. We had one day off after the finals, and we drove out to the Hoover Dam, and then we had 2 days at SEMA, and so we were there for about 9 days total. And while we were there, the whole time I was vlogging. I had gotten videos of the NHRA drag finals, the Hoover Dam, and there while we were at SEMA. And I'd also got to interview the owner and creator of the new IROC Z. It's a kind of a custom car that they're making. He bought the rights to the IROC name. Chevrolet didn't stay on the ball. They let that drop out, and he was able to pick up the name, and so now he owns the rights to the name IROC Z. And so him and another gentleman that was with him, I guess it was his fabricator and designer, had made this IROC Z Camaro. Well, I got all that stuff on video. I had almost 700 different files of pictures and clips and everything. And every night when we would get back to the motel or the hotel there, I'd take my SD card out and then download it to my wife's external hard drive. She had it hooked up to her laptop, and for whatever reason, I'm not sure what happened, every bit of that stuff was corrupted. So I lost all my video. So, you know, I'd planned to make 3 or 4 videos out of that, and, you know, get you guys some more content. And it's all gone. It's there. I can see it on the deal, but you can't. When you try to play it, it'll play a little bit and then it'll freeze up on you. So you can't move them around. You can't. I don't know, everything we've tried to do, we just haven't been able to get it fixed. So anyway, that's kind of an update of where I'm at on the vlog. Haven't really done much. The weather's kind of been iffy. You know, went back to work, and haven't had time to really do a whole lot. Not a lot of events because it's getting start to get cooler, and so they stop a lot of these events. So what I was wanting to talk to you about today in this vlog was an app and program, or I'm sorry, an app that I use for my car back before I got my my gauge on the car that could read my air fuel and all that stuff. So this app is called Torque Pro. You can get a free version, I believe. I went ahead and spent just it's just a few dollars and got the full app for it. But what it takes is you've got to buy one of these OBD2 scanners that you put into your car. It's Bluetooth, and it syncs to your tablet. It syncs to your tablet. So I went out and bought a little cheap. This is an Acer, I think 7 or 8 inch tablet that the Torque app runs on. I don't use it for anything but that. The app's got a lot of little attachments that you can do to it that makes it pretty neat. And I'll get to showing you those here in just a second. I also want to show you a couple of the mounts that I've been using. So this mount here, I got it on, I think, Amazon or eBay. It expands to let you get, you know, bigger size tablets in it. And I only use this one when I'm at the drag strip and I'm racing and I want a video. So with the Torque app, you can actually turn on the video camera on your tablet, and this mounts inside the window, and so that the tablet hangs out to the side a little bit so that it gets a good shot going down the track. And what it does is it lays out all your gauges that you've got set up across the top of your screen, and it's all fully adjustable. You can put whichever gauges you want, line them up across the top, and then as you take off and you go down the track, if you're recording your video, you can go back later and you can watch that video and you can see what the car was doing at what point in the track, how fast you were going, you know, what the gauges are saying, your IAT2 temps and transmission temp, or your RPM, or whatever it is that you've got set up on the app for it to read. So this is like I said, this is the one that I use specifically for drag racing so that I can get video. This mount here is one that I put in the car, and I specifically use back before I got the gauge, like I was saying. This would, it's telescoping, so you can move this in and out to adjust for the length of your dash, and it fits on the windshield on the dash, and then I just telescope this thing out to where it comes out over the edge and then snap it into place. And then this is spring loaded, so it gets a really good grip on the tablet so it doesn't fly out on you. And you can adjust these legs in or out as needed, and they have different size legs that come with this. But anyway, you put your tablet in there, and then you can adjust it, and as you're driving down the road, it sits above your radios where I've got mine set in the car, and you have your display on it and get to see all your gauges as you're going down the road. Now I use this one because I'm not recording any video. This where the camera sets, all you get was your dash. So I really like this one for the features that it has, and it makes the app really usable, and it looks good in the car. But now I've got this new gauge that reads all this stuff, so I don't really need this anymore. But I still have it around. It's still useful for some things. The OBD2 scanner, when you plug it into the car, unfortunately I have to unplug my gauges that I have in there now if I use it. But it also reads codes. So if you've got a cell, you know, check engine light that comes on in your car, and you want to know what's going on with it, this will read it for you. It can also clear codes. Now it can't turn off anything that's wrong, like if you install headers and you're wanting to turn off your sensors for the upstream O2 sensors. You can't do that. The HP Tuners program has to do that for you, so your tuner can set that up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set this up, install it in the car, and start going through some of the features that it has so you guys can see what it looks like. Alright, so I've got it installed in the car now, and I'm going to show you a little bit about what the app does, what it looks like, and how it works. Now, for those of you that don't know, the little OBD2 scanner that I was showing you plugs into your OBD2 port. Now, this is a 2013 Camaro. I'm not sure what kind of vehicle it is that you're driving, but it works in all vehicles. It don't matter what brand name you got, or what model car or truck it is. It works in all of them. So some might have different, what they call PIDs, personal information display, I think is what it stands for. Some of them might work, some of them don't work. Air fuel ratio on this car does not work for this app. And I have an air fuel ratio sensor plugged into it now, but it plugs directly into my new gauge system that I have, so it doesn't go through the computer, so the Torque app does not pick it up. So unfortunately it still doesn't work on this. But the OBD2 scanner, I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to have to open the door. I got it closed because the car's really loud in the shop. But I'll show you where it's mounted. It's underneath the dash on this Camaro. Your OBD2 port on whatever vehicle you're driving should be under the dash, or there should be a little trap door or something underneath the dash or on the side of the deal that you can take out, and there should be a little port there that looks like somebody could plug a deal into, or a scanner into. So this is where the OBD2 scanner is, underneath the car. Now I'm gonna flip this around and show you how I have this mounted on the dash. So this is the telescoping one that I was telling you about that I've got. I just hit the button there, swipe it over, and there's the torque app. So take a second, they're gonna talk to each other, and then you'll see the RPMs jump and start coming around. So now it's ready to go. It's showing me what my RPMs are. So real-time information, this is where you go into and you set up all these little PIDs that I was telling you about. Now I've set this one up. I've set this one up for my own car. My car's got a supercharger on it, so I've got a boost gauge. This AFRC, this is air fuel ratio commanded. So that's what it's being told it should be running at. But it's not the actual air fuel that your car has. So the air temperature, that's showing the air temperature outside is 60.8 degrees, as verified by the MyLink system there. Showing my current fuel pressure at idle, around 50 psi. My timing is it's just sitting there idling. The intake temperature, so the ambient air that's coming in is around 73 degrees. And then the IAT2 is reading about 68 right now. I also have a knock retard sensor up, and the transmission fluid temperature is reading 32 degrees. And I'm not sure that transmission temperature gauge is working. I know that there was one gauge in there that I had on here that wasn't working, but so I took it out. So this is what my gauge cluster looks like, and then it's you can set, like I've got this one set up here. There's some different ones. This is for, you know, my track timers. There's some other ones that I've got in there. This thing reads a lot of different stuff. But I pretty much leave it on this one right here. Now, another thing that it does, here's the fault codes. I don't have a check engine light on here right now, but if you tap here and it scans for fault codes. Now these right here are all my upstream air sensor that they took off when I got my headers. So they're all green right now, and those have all been turned off, so they're not gonna throw a check engine light on my dash. If you wanted to clear them, you come here and you can go clear faults on ECU. Oh, I didn't hit that. Scanning again. So, well, I hit refresh and it's saying there's no faults on the ECU, so I was going to show you, but anyway, there's a button right here you hit. It's just clear faults on ECU, so I don't have that anymore. But there's all these other fault logs and stuff that you can go back and look at if you've had faults. Map view is kind of neat. So all these right here are anytime that I had this on the system and I was driving down the road. So it automatically does this. I don't have to tell it to do this. This trip right here, I went for 40 miles and it took me 53 minutes. So I'll just click on that file. And what it does is it brings up the route that I went, as you can see right here. And if I had Wi-Fi hooked up to it right now, it would show the satellite map over the top of this. Right now it's just showing these grid squares, but as you can see that these this line is reading different colors, so that's different speeds. So the more you zoom in, like here's a red speed right here. Well, again, like I said, if I had GPS, it'll tell you at that certain point how fast you were going, and it traces everything that everywhere you go, which can be a good thing. It's a neat little deal that I have that I kind of enjoy for the maps. The track recorder, this is if you go out to the racetrack. So as you can see right here, my camera's over here, so it's being obscured. That's why you get this blurry picture here. But all those PIDs that I had on that other screen that I was showing a minute ago, they're all lined up top here now. And so when I hit the record button and start recording, it'll keep all these up here above, and then it'll show, as I'm going down the track. It also tries to do like a default map overlay, right there. So I've turned the maps on. So what it would do now, if I had my Wi-Fi connected to it, it would do an overlay on your screen. I didn't like that feature, so I usually turn it off. But it's really neat. I really enjoy. I don't think well, it looks like I do have some stuff recorded here. So that's got the map overlay on it, and me at Thunder Valley in Oklahoma, or in Noble, Oklahoma. So you reach up here and hit that button. It turns the map overlay off. This is me pulling up to the line. You can actually pull these videos off here and then put them on your computer and watch them later if you want to. I think it takes some kind of a converter to do it though. As you can see right here, my revs are coming up. It shows my speed, what my boost is at, my fuel pressure, my coolant temp, my ambient air temperature, my intake temps. So that's kind of how it works. Like I said, it's really handy. I really enjoy using it when I'm at the track. I haven't really used any of this the test results or the graphing or the torque scan. I haven't used any of that stuff before. But you just if you want to set it up, you just go into hit the settings button over here, and then you can create your vehicle profile, what kind of vehicle you got, and then you go in there and do your settings to like when you want to put these, what they call PIDs, on your screen. So you can add a display, you can do data logging. This thing really has a lot of really cool features on it. Every once in a while it'll disconnect, not real often, but it's for the money that I've got, that I paid for it. The OBD2 scanner is about 20 or 30 bucks on eBay or Amazon, and it doesn't take a specific OBD2 scanner to work with the torque app. So I haven't tried any others, so I can't vouch for them, but this one here that I have, it works great with it. I haven't had any issues or problems at all. I don't use this too much anymore because I have this new gauge cluster on my dash, and it takes care of just about everything that I need. And I have my air fuel on it. But that's just a little overview of the torque app and how it works, and then just gave you a little update on what's been happening with the channel. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. You got a little information out of it. If you did, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Still trying to grow my channel. I need as many subscribers as I can get, and I'm still working on getting 10,000 views total on my channel, so that I can be reviewed and can start trying to monetize some stuff. I can tell you right now, with the subscribers that I've got, you know, God bless you guys. I appreciate y'all coming and watching as much as you do. But you know, I'm not making any. I wouldn't be making any money. I think you got to get over $100 before they'll even pay you anything off of it anyway. But my goal is, you know, maybe here in a year or two, to, if I'm still doing this, I hope I'm still doing this, that I've got, you know, 100,000 subscribers or more, and the channel takes off like it, you know, like I want it to. And then, you know, I can do what I want to do with this this platform, and that is to just share some of my content and the cars that we got, and some of the things that we go out and do, and that's kind of what I want to do. I want to retire from work before too long, and I need something to do while I'm done. So regardless if I'm making money or not, I'm still going to be making videos. So I hope you guys enjoy this stuff. I enjoy making it, and I enjoy videoing, getting the video and editing for you guys. So thanks a lot. I appreciate all your support, and we'll see y'all later.